a phoenix. You burst into fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst into fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Spitfire show. Really looking forward to tonight, and I have some guests with me. Full house. So, first we've got Paulie, Geordie Dave. So, showing some love in the comments. And there we are, Geordie.
Evening. Yeah, full of cold, sore throat, coughing like you don't know what. So, I'll be looking after the comments tonight and letting them do it because you'll not understand as I'm trying to read anything.
Okay, lovely. We've got Dave.
Hello, my friends. Hello. Right. So tonight is Friday. It's 7 o'clock and it's Horlicks.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah. And we've got Mark back. Here we are.
Hello everyone, yeah, I'm back. After a week's break, yeah, I'm back to it. So good evening everyone, and thanks for having me on, Horlicks.
No, lovely, thank you. And yeah, here we all are. So plan is tonight, Spitfire 71, 72. I've heard a lot of bad, well, but you know, I think 72 is going to be amazing for me. But we'll see how it goes. I might change my mind when I'm halfway through. So yeah, right, let's go through some comments and then I suppose we better get started because I think it's going to be quite a long thing tonight.
We've got DS Models in Village. Hello, my friends. Hello.
Hello, my friends. Hello. It's good to say hello. I think about you day and night. Hello, my friends. Hello.
Whatever you're on, Dave, I want some.
So do I.
Yorkshire tea. Newton's tea, actually.
Now I have D. Harris. Evening, Alex.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, Dave.
D. Harris. And to you, DFC, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Dave Mack, good evening, Eagle Squadron. Time to get the kites to Airborne. The Hun's on the way.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave, mate.
Warren James, hi all.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
D. Harris. D. Harris. Evening, David Warren. Evening there, D. Dave Mack. Bills. Evening, D. Harris. Crafty Chris. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Darren.
D. Harris. Evening, Crafty Chris. Excuse me. GS channel. Good evening, Horlicks. Good evening, all. Hope everyone is okay and well. Good luck with your build, Horlicks.
Hi, Jay.
Hello, Jay.
Crafty Chris. Hi, D. D. Harris, Jody Dave. Nice hot whiskey here.
Yeah.
And a bit of honey in it, lemon.
Hot toddy.
Yorkshire Crafter. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
And D. Harris. A good evening to Jody Dave and Mark.
Evening, Dave.
And is it okay if I say something, D. Harris?
Yeah. Go for it.
D, I'd love to thank you for these. They are beautiful. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Absolutely fabulous, them, aren't they?
They're going to look fabulous when I get them on the bus. But, you know, thank you very much for doing them. It's well appreciated.
They do look absolutely brilliant. They really do. Top class job, that is.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that looks amazing. Right, so let's I suppose we better think about starting to do some building. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
So let me sort my cameras out. I'm hoping it's going to behave tonight because there's nothing worse than not focusing.
Then a naughty camera, yeah. That's true.
Last week was really bad. I think last week was the worst ever. But I mean,
Wow.
let's see. And also the connection should be good because I was saying last night. Long and short of it is, I've got a little Ethernet plug that goes into the wall, and it was in an adapter, and I was getting about 40 meg. But since taking it out of that and putting it directly into the wall, I'm now getting 80 meg in there.
Wow.
Which is I've been here 2 years and I've just got that. So hopefully connection will be good tonight.
Very good.
So
Well, I think for tonight's build then, I do believe that Max Mod is going to be relaying the instructions, and then Horlicks is going to be building, and Geordie Dave will be doing the chat, and I'll be sat pretty in the background.
No, you're doing 71.
Hey,
You're doing 71.
I'm doing 71, am I?
Yes.
So it's Mark that's sitting in the background.
What have you been eating?
What have I been eating? Well, actually, what have I been eating? Not magic mushrooms.
I've been to a Chinese restaurant this afternoon.
Well, we actually had fish and chips for our tea. Fish and chips and mushy peas
I would have
Oh, no.
from our local chip shop.
oh yeah,
And,
the one I met you at.
yeah, the one you met us at. Yeah, that one. And we didn't have a lot of time, so we said, right, well, we'll just go there for tea. Fish and chips and mushy peas. Ooh, lovely. By the time we got home. So, and yeah, we've been pretty busy all afternoon, really, doing this, that, and the other. So, yeah. And I just thought I'd come around and brighten the place up a little bit.
Yeah.
I say I haven't missed much, really, have I?
No, we've actually missed you though, Mark.
Yeah. I bet it's been quiet.
Aye, Mark, you missed my video got went up now with your Dodge Charger.
You know what? I've got about over 100 and odd videos to catch up on.
I was going to say there'll be a lot to watch. It takes some catching up on, doesn't it, when you've been off it for a while?
Oh, I know. So luckily I've got a free weekend where I can catch up on it. But just 1 week off, I've got loads to catch up on. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So that should be an enjoyable weekend.
Yeah, jolly good. Well, I don't know whether it's going to rain or not this weekend. Let's hope it doesn't.
It's supposed to be rated the day, but I've missed it all.
Yeah, well, in actual fact, whilst I was waiting at the chip shop for our fish and chips, you have to wait outside the fish shop, which is okay because it's like COVID rules, which is fine. There was a few spots of rain, and that was it. It was over and done with. But we seem to have missed a lot of the rain down here where we are.
Well, every time, I've been in the metro centre, and every time I've popped out, the ground's been wet, but I've missed the rain, and the sun's been out.
Yeah.
Right, a couple of more comment here from D. Harris. Most welcome, Dave, and do recommend the top set of decals, Dave, a lot clearer. Yep.
They look brilliant. They look all brilliant. They really do.
Smeaton's want to get that bus finished now.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, that's the main. So are we going full screen with Horlicks then, Mark? Or are
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, sorry, done it. Right.
I'm a bit rusty.
That's all right. Okay.
Need some WD-40.
I need something more than WD-40.
Oh, well, anybody can buy WD-40, but you can't buy the other thing without having an age restriction, I don't think. Right.
Oh, no, I was able to buy some super glue in the range today and I didn't get ID'd.
Oh, did you? That was good. Right, so this is issue 71 of the Build the Spitfire, and we're doing the fuselage, frame, and rudder controls. Okay, you are going to need your Spitfire in a moment.
Yep. Okay.
So this is issue 71. And have you got your parts, Horlicks?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go through parts checklist then. Parts checklist is 7101. Inner fuselage frame left. Dun dun dun.
There we
Inner
go.
fuselage frame left. 7101. 7102 is inner fuselage frame right. Okay.
There we go. Present.
Okay. Yeah. 7103 is cover or a cover. Cover. That's the one. Cover. Okay. 7104 is fittings for rudder controls A to D. A to D. So A is nearest to your right.
Okay, so yeah, that's that one.
Yeah. A, B, C,
C, D, yeah.
D. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got 7105 rudder control vertical. Now that's a long rod. It's actually the shortest one of the two.
Two, yeah, that one.
So it's got a crank in it. Yeah, looks like the one, I think. Yep, that's the one. And then 7106 rudder control horizontal. 7106, and that's the longer one of the two. Okay, yep, that's correct. And then 7107, 11 2x4 PM screws and one spare.
11.
Okay.
On the bottom
And
there.
then 7108, 5 2x3mm KM screws and one spare.
Yeah, and they're on the top there.
Okay. Right, and while you're doing that, you've got your aeroplane to get out as well, because you're going to need that.
Yeah, so I'm going to try actually a different place to put this tonight.
Okay.
So let's see how that goes.
I think he needs 2 ports from his last issue and all.
You do.
What's that, sorry?
Yeah, you need your last 2 parts from your last issue.
Them two little.
Yeah, so where did I put them? I put them somewhere safe, didn't I?
Should be on a frame, unless you cut them off a frame.
Oh no, there they are.
Yeah, that's correct.
Just look for the electrical tape.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, hopefully you'll be able to see, I'm actually going to sort of go over this way because
Yeah.
there's a bit more room on this side of the desk.
Yeah. Because this thing is getting ginormous now, isn't it?
So let's get good light, or try and get some good light.
Okay.
Well, at least the base isn't as big as what we thought it was going to be.
No.
No. I was getting a bit concerned. I was like, I haven't got the tape measure out yet, but I got them. I got your measurements.
2 foot by 2 foot 1 or 2 foot 2. Still some size.
Aye.
Okay.
So, right. So step 1 then, Horlicks, is take the fixing plate D from frame 7006 supplied with the previous issue. Check the fit of the 2 studs beneath the horizontal rudder frame, 6801 circled. Use a little glue to fix the plate D in place so that the cable for the tail light 7011 is held in place inset right. So basically you put it on there so that the cable is held in place by that.
Okay. So I've put them in my self clamping tweezers.
Yeah.
And, that allows me to just go bing. So
Just need
I'm
a
going to
bit
need
of
some
glue.
glue. I hope you can see that okay. It's a little
Yeah.
bit blurry, I know, but
No, we can see it perfectly well. I can. It's near to the top of the screen, but that's okay. That's oh no, that'll
Yeah.
do perfectly there.
just there.
Yeah, just there.
So I'm going to shake the glue up, get that in a tray. I was going to use my brush on glue tonight, but that has gone now. It's just complete string.
Ah, right. It's gone out, does it?
So it's going in the bin. It's a shame. But...
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is put some glue on the pegs, on the pins, and then offer it up the tweezers. So
Okay. Jolly good. Is there any more chat, Geordie, Dave?
No.
No. Okay. Jolly good.
So that's on. I'm just going to have to hold that for a minute.
Yeah, it's just I can't. Oh yeah, it's coming in focus now. That's all right.
I think I put a clamp on mine.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Could do that actually. I've got them sitting here just doing nothing while we do the next bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So that's step one. Then step two is take the motor assembly from issue 67 and fit it into the model assembly tabs on the sides of part of 6402, fit into recesses in the fuselage frames parts 6301 and 6302 so that the screw holes are aligned. The motor cables should all run towards the front of the model. Okay. So the three motors, the widest part goes nearest the front of the aeroplane.
Okay. So I'm going to just take all the cable tidies off.
Yeah. And I can see why you did that, why you removed that cable.
Okay, so widest part at the front, and then it's just a case of getting all these wires through nicely.
Yeah. So if you practically poke them forward, it's just a case of dragging them all through one by one.
D. Harris, and to think, weather permitting, I have an original World War II Spitfire flying over my house tomorrow.
Whoa!
Cool.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I take some photographs of that, Eddie.
Yeah. Do you belong to some of the other groups? I'm a Lankaholic. You might not know who they are, but you might know who they are. So yeah, I'm a Lankaholic. Something that I don't normally admit to, but I am. So no, I'm a member of lots of groups on Facebook to do with Spitfires and Lancasters and goodness knows what, and lots of enthusiasts.
Yeah, the only thing is, I'm just wondering with the youngsters, the days that go, is these going, this, the names of these aircrafts are going astray because I had a young one working with us today, and I asked us what I was interested in. I says, I build model aircraft and all that. And I says, I was building a Hurricane. He says, what's one of them?
Oh my goodness me.
I says, second World War aircraft. I said, you heard of a Lancaster bomber?
No.
Nope.
Oh my goodness me. Right. Okay. So that's sorted then, Horlicks?
that is in, but that was actually a really hard fit because this motor here, the wires come out the bottom and it made it quite hard to go in. So I just had to train the wires a bit. So they are under a bit of stress there, to be honest. But hopefully, when that's screwed in, they won't really move anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so on to step 3 then. Fix the motor support plate 6402 in place using 4 PM 2x4mm screws.
Okay.
And D says there was meant to be a hurricane as well, but don't know if she will make it over. Still in England.
Okay.
And Dano's Universe. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dano.
Oh, hi, Dano. One more screw for that.
Yeah.
Just want to change these light settings. It's not so blue then.
D Harris. Good evening, Dano.
Okay, that is all in.
Okay, jolly good. Okay, so on to step 4. And step 4 says take the motor attachment A from the frame 7104. Check the orientation of the shaft of the motor 6501 as shown in the inset left and fit part A onto the shaft as indicated.
Okay, so that is part A.
And the top part wants to be facing away from you by the looks of it. Yep, I would have said that's in the correct position.
Okay.
And then step 5 says take the motor attachment D from the frame 7104. Ensure that the shaft of the motor 6701 is correctly orientated and fit part D onto the shaft as indicated.
Okay, so it's just a smaller version of what we just had.
Yeah, except that should be facing towards you by the looks of it, does it?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be facing towards you. Should the little hole on the end.
That's better. I just realised my camera settings were a bit funny.
Okay.
Flashing different colours here.
Feel like I'm at a discotheque.
No, it was set on the exposure as the priority, apart from instead of the frame rate, and I think the frame rate makes it look better. So that has gone on the opposite direction to that one.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so step 6 then. Take the wire rudder connector at 7105. The cranked end fits into the hole in the tab that protrudes through the side of the rudder at 7001, circled in blue. The connector runs beneath the frame 6802 so that the other end can be fitted into the hole in part D from frame 7104, circled in red. Goodness me. Okay.
So I'm not really sure what to do with this wire yet, but I'm just going to leave it.
Just leave it at the moment. It goes in. It's along the top.
Yeah, it goes along the top. So if you leave it. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So under there, yes, and you've got it in there. Correct. Okay. Step 7. On the other side of the model, one end of the connector 7106 is fitted into the hole in part A from frame 7104, circled in red. The connector runs under the frame 6802, and the other end is fitted into the hole in part 6904, circled in blue. Heck, it's on.
I'm going to have to do a bit of... I think I'm going to have to take this autofocus off.
Yeah,
That's better.
that's better.
Okay, so...
Okay, so again, run it under the tail there, and into that one there. Yes, that's correct.
Well, I'm going to have to take this clamp off for the minute now.
Yeah, because that'll be in your way.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I would go to step 11.
Yes.
As I was telling you earlier on.
Right, it's entirely up to you whether you want to do that, Horlicks.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Right.
Okay, then.
So step 11. Okay, do you want to bring that bit of chat up?
Yeah. Darrow's Universe, Evening D. RG's channel, the Red Arrows are flying into Blackpool Airport tomorrow afternoon from a Belgium air show and then flying home Sunday to Scampton.
Oh.
Brilliant. I wonder if they'll be coming our way going back to Scampton. I don't know. Right, so step 11 then.
Yep.
Step 11 is take part B from the frame 7104 and identify the fixing point on the right hand side of the rudder frame 6801. Fix in place with 2 PM 2x4mm screws inset.
So yeah, I can see
Part B from the frame. That's the one. Yeah, and it goes
in there. Okay, I can see where they're going. What screws do we need to do?
Yeah, we need 2 PM 2x4mm.
So what I'm going to do is put a screw through this hole and then try and offer this up. I think I'm going to need to...
Am I right in thinking that this is going to hold your wire in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult with the camera and everything else in the way, but we understand that.
Right, so that's what that I can actually bring this down a bit so you can see.
Ah, right, yeah. Okay, and then we need the other screw in, don't we? Where are you going from here, Mark? Back to where we was?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, excuse the hand in the way.
Yeah, back to step 8.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So very good. That's that in. So step 8 is take part C from the frame 7104 and fit it over the center of the motor 6601. Note the orientation. The elongated side of part C point towards the right hand side of the model. Blue arrow. The cable L5 runs over the top of part C. Okay. So yes, it's on the center motor there. Pointing towards you. Yes.
Well, I need to just get a pair of tweezers just to nudge this motor around, if it will.
It won't.
No?
No,
No.
it's stuck in place.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all it asks you to do there.
Oh, actually, well, in that case, let me just power. I want to make sure that's sort of straight because obviously, do we actually know what's going in this yet?
No.
So I don't want to get to the point where we need to line something up. So I'm just going to power this motor up and try and stop it. Oh, like that. In the right position. Ready for later on. There we go.
Yeah, supercalifragilistic, yes. Okay. So a little bit more chat, and we'll have that before we move on to step 9.
David Bassett, good evening, Horlicks. Dave C. I'm Mark Mods. Sorry I'm a bit late for the scramble.
Hello, David.
That's it. Don't worry, we've got lots to come.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
And Andy CH, you can move it. I did.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy.
It was quite difficult to move by hand, but I just powered it up. It's fine.
Thanks for joining us, Andy. Right, okay, so step 9 then, Horlicks. Step 9 is take the cover part 7103 and fit it over the top of the 3 fittings A, C and D from the frame 7104. Screw holes on part 7103 align with the screw holes in part 6402 as indicated. The central tab circled tucks under the connector 7106 blue arrow. The cable L5 runs over the top of part 7103. Well, that is it. That's the way she goes.
Okay.
Okay. So do your screw holes line up?
David Bassett says, and Jody Dave.
They do. They line up.
Jolly good. Okay, so moving on to step 10. Fix part 7103 in place using 2 PM 2x4mm screws so that the ends of the connector wires and parts A, C and D are held in place. The light tail cable L5 7011 runs over the top of part 7103 between the 2 pegs blue arrow. Aha.
David Bassett, very complex. So World of Wayne's video on this.
Yeah, it's quite complex indeed. But all good fun.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's a bit bright. Okay.
Okay, well, we've done step 11, which is that little bracket on the side there. So now we're going to step 12. And step 12 is take the second part D from the frame 7006 and check the fit over the 2 pegs on top of part 7103. Glue in place so that the cable 7011 is held in place. So there's 2 little tabs sat on the top there. We can see that the cable goes in between. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget your cable.
Okay. So, bit of glue.
Bit of glue.
I don't think my clamp is going to get around that.
Maybe not. That's slipping off, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
How about some electrical tape?
Yeah, we're probably going to have to, yeah.
Just put a bit on, yeah, that's as good as anything.
Okay.
For the moment. Okay, step 13, I'm looking for some. Ensure that the connector L5 on the end of the tail light cable 7011 is threaded into the interior of the model with other cables from the motors M5, M7 and M8. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure we've done that, have we?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I just saw it and thought, well, it's obviously got to go in there, so I already put it through, and that is there.
Yeah, and they're all through there. Okay, jolly good. Right. So step 14. Take the left side fuselage frame 7101 and check the fit against the lower left side fuselage frame 6301. Ensure that the screw holes are aligned. The tab at the front end of part 7101 goes behind the screw hole in part 6301, red arrow. The screw hole at the rear of part 7101 goes in front of the hole in part 6301, blue arrow. Goodness me.
Okay, I think I'll get that. I need to
I think you'll need to remove your tape.
obviously wait a couple of minutes just for that to set a bit more because it kept popping up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no chat.
No, that's okay.
No,
So
that's okay.
yeah, so I can see that the frame, is going to go on like that, but this tab is going to go behind there,
Yeah,
like that.
indeed.
What I would do, Horlicks, while you've got a minute, is maybe just tire up wires that are coming from the rear of the aircraft.
Oh, I see.
Do you see what I mean? Because I've got mine in two bundles. I've got the ones coming from the front and then the ones coming from the back in two separate bundles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're all coming out that same hole, aren't they?
Yeah.
And put that middle light one with them ones.
Oh, yeah.
Just keeps them nice and tidy for issue 72. There we go.
Well, I think that is dry enough now. Yeah. Okay, so now we can put the frame on.
Okay, yeah. Slot your frame on and you'll see where it goes once you start offering it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's step 14 done. Step 15 is use 2 km 2 times 3mm screws to fix the fuselage frame 7101 in place as indicated. So 2 screws, 2 kms. 2 km, 2 times 3. Yeah. One in there and one in the other side. Yes. Looking good.
Okay, that one doesn't want to grip.
Might not be lined up properly. Try pushing the bottom half across a little bit. The screw might want to go in a little bit more.
There we go.
There you are, yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, and there's a little bit more chat before we move on to the next step. How'd it do?
Hang on. D. Harris, move the rudder, Alex, and make sure you have enough plate on the rear light cable.
Oh.
That's a very good point, D. Very good point indeed.
Well, there wasn't, but when I moved it that way, it pulled it through a bit. So
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, step 16 then. Step 16 is in the same way, fit the right-hand fuselage frame 7102 in place on the other side of the model with the tab at the front end of part 7102 behind the fuselage frame 6302 red arrow. So it's just a mirror image of what you've just done, really.
okay.
And then step 17 is fix part 7102 in place with 2 km 2 times 3 millimeter screws. Goodness me, that's a big vehicle just gone by. Wonder what that was.
It's because I've done this one too tight.
Okay. Right. And finally, step 18 is finally return to the left side of the model and fix the upper edges of the fuselage frames 7101, 7102 together using 2 PM 2 times 4 millimeter screws. I've noticed, Alex, that you are actually using the wearer screwdrivers, which are brilliant for this job.
Yes, and this one is wearing, excuse the pun, it is actually wearing a little bit, so I'm going to have to order a spare just so I've got one.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's still all right, but...
But to say you've been using them since you met me?
Yeah.
Goodness me, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, well, that's completed work. The frame for the aircraft towards the tailplane is almost complete with motors and rudder connectors in place. Well done.
Lovely.
71 completed. So I'm going to now hand over to Max Mods, and he's going to be doing 72 with you. And I'm going to take a well-end rest.
Right, I'm just going to move the plane out of the way just while we do the bits and bobs.
Make yourself a drink, dear.
Do you have your cockpit to hand?
Yeah.
Because you're fitting it.
Oh, are we?
Goes in tonight. Yeah.
Okay, so get rid of that. That. Let me sort my life out. That. That's rubbish. Rubbish. No, cable tie. Rubbish. 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 Right. I think I am about ready.
Okay.
Let me just sort out the autofocus. Put that back on for the moment so we know where we're going. And yeah, let's go.
Okay, so excuse me. Part 1 is cockpit support frame.
Oh, sorry, my clamps decided to break itself. Right. Okay, so yeah, 17.1 support frame. Which is this piece here. It's plastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, part 2 is upper left wing frame. Yep.
Wow, that's plastic.
Very delicate plastic as well, so just be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, part 3 is upper right wing frame. Yeah. Part 4 is motor extension cable.
Oh, we can guess where that's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part 5 is cable label.
Oh, another cable label.
Yeah.
Okay.
Part 6 is 5 2x 4mm PB screws, 1 spare.
Right, so that is these. I'll put them in here. So there's 5 of them.
Okay. Part 7 is 4 1.7 times 4mm PB screws, 1 spare. Yeah, this reminded me of Guess the Screw when we built the R2D2.
Well, I think it's these in here because there is only 4 of that type, which are the thinner ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Put them up that end. Actually, sorry. While we're here, where's my Sharpie gone? What was the first ones again?
2 2x 4 PB screws.
Yeah, and then those ones were
1.7 times 4 PB.
Just to help whilst we're building.
Yeah, part 8 is 3 2.3 times 4mm PB screws, 1 spare.
Two, 3, 4. PB. Yeah.
And then lastly is part 9, which is 13 2.3mm PB screws. Sorry, 2 times 3, not 2.3.
Okay, and some chat. We'll have Matthew Bohem, evening all. Hope I'm not too late.
PB. We've done one issue. We've done 71. we're just moving on to 72 now, which is a bit of a mammoth build. I think it's quite a lot involved, a lot of tidying up. Okay.
Okay. So you're going to need to bring your aircraft across.
While he's doing that, Matthew Mum, I'll be getting part 2 of the Dodge Charger on Wednesday. Cool. I take it you must be getting it from the news agent because we just heard from Fanhold it's going to be about 9 days before our next lot comes.
Okay, Horlicks. So step 1 is check the fit of the left wing frame on the upper side of the wing. Screw holes in part 7202 align with the socket on the inner wing frame. Fix together with 6 2x3mm PB screws and 1 2.3x 4mm PB screw. Blue arrow insert right. Now what I did is I did the PB 2.3x 4mm screw first.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to move this up so I can get in here. So, let's see what's going on. Well, it's hanging up here somewhere. Ah, it's this cable. Doesn't like this cable. Okay, I think that's in place.
Okay, so if you do that 2.3x 4mm screw first, and then you don't accidentally put a different one in.
Right, yeah.
And
So
that's in
PB.
the top right corner near the landing gear mechanism.
2, 3, 4 PB. And that is going in this one just here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And now the rest are 6 2x3mm PB screws. Just be very gentle as you tighten them up because it's very thin plastic.
Yeah. So I was just saying before, I don't know if you remember, I experimented with some Captain tape on this gun. I have since removed it. I remembered just before the stream because I saw this bit was going on. Now looking at it, actually you can still get access to that, but I wasn't sure. But I have removed it, and I don't think I'm going to bother with the mod because the amount of time it's going to be actually on is probably
For me, it was more of a sort of practice on it, really.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to see if it could be done.
Yeah.
And it worked out brilliant for me, the one I did in the end.
I've just trained that wire to go on its side a bit because it wasn't liking it.
You say that it won't be on often, Alex, but then look at the Terminator.
Yeah, I know. I mean, do the guns just constantly go off?
I don't know. I think you might have to press a button and they'll go off.
Well, I tried the Captain tape and it looked like dark green, and I was going to experiment with some other things, and I thought, do you know what? And because we got this far, I was like, nah, I've just taken it, because I mainly took it out because I didn't want to forget and then build all this up, and then we're going to end up with two shades. No. Okay, that's solid.
Okay. Did you put one in down at on the bottom? Just where you had that problem with the wire? There, yeah.
One there. There's one there.
Yeah.
And one there.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so step 2 then is repeat to fix the right wing frame 7203 to the inner frame 2501. Fix in place with 6 2.3 PB screws indicated, circled in red, and 1 2.3 times 4mm PB screw circled in blue.
Okay. So a 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do the same. That's going to go up into there. Ooh. I'm just going to move this wire again. It just needs to be twisted sideways and then pushed down. Oh, wrong one. It's here. It's here.
You're back in 2.
Okay.
I think I've got 2 more remaining. Yeah, one there.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, this is really fragile, and I can feel it's fragile.
Yeah.
So I'm literally I'm not tightening these up at all. I'm just going till it wants to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so step 3 is take the cockpit support frame 7201 and check how it fits in the central part of the model. Ensure that the cable 5708 labelled L9 runs backwards between the two motors as shown below.
Okay. Let's see what's going on here then. Move this out the way. So this M6.
Yes.
This is the frame. So it doesn't say anything about this wire that's here.
Which one? L9?
Oh, is that the one where?
Yeah, that needs to run behind it because the support goes over it. So you need to run that backwards towards the back of the aircraft.
Oh, no, sorry, I was
Yeah.
getting confused with this M6.
No.
So it's to run back like that.
You need to untie.
No, Alex. Alex, it needs to go towards the back of the aircraft.
You need to untie them 2 wires.
These ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they can all run to the back. We're going to go through the middle of that. Yeah. So they can all run to the back.
Right, hang on. I'm getting. So that's these.
Right. So L9 runs with them 2 wires towards the back of the aircraft.
Right.
Yeah. You need to run it between them motors. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All your wires are going to run between their motors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So step 4 is when correctly positioned, the opening in part 7201 fits around the cog housing fitted in back in issue 57. Fix part 7201 in place using 4 2x4mm PB screws circled in red. Again, Alex, this is very thin plastic, very easy to over tighten and break it.
Mm-hmm.
P40F20, good to see you back, squadron leader Horlicks.
Hi, P40.
Hi, P40.
Yeah, okay. When was that? I did. I was back last week. Last week I did 3 issues. So today, yeah, we're on, as it says, we're on 71 and 72. No, dropped a screw in the box, but luckily we got a spare. Oh, I can see it. Okay, that is now in place.
Okay, all right, this is where the fun begins. Okay, so step 5 is take cable M6. Yeah, that's the one. And fit it beneath the 2 tabs, red arrows, through the gate formed by the upright tabs on the top of part 7201, orange arrow, and between the cogs and motors Yellow arrow, C inset right.
Oh, okay. Hope you see what I'm doing, but oh god, yeah, it is fun, isn't it? I thought they'd slip in there a little bit easier than. There we go.
I think the wiring on the Routemaster was simpler than this.
Okay.
Okay, and then through the next one. And then down between them two bits at the end. Yeah.
Through the gate.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so step 6 is take the extension cable and fit the cable label near the smaller connector as shown. Is that the smaller end? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I put mine on the wrong end. Corrected it, but...
Okay.
Okay. Step 7. Identify the cable which runs from the propeller motor beneath the engine. Ensure that the cable runs under the tab on the right-hand side of the model and runs close to the fuselage section as shown. So you want that motor wire now for the propeller.
So yeah, that is here.
Yeah. So 8 is take the connector on the end of the cable and fit it into the larger end of the extension cable. Why they couldn't give us a long enough cable in the first place is beyond me.
Push that down as far as you can.
Yeah. Now you've got to try and get that under the engine. So step 9 is tuck the connector between the motor cable and extension cable under the bar behind the bulkhead.
Yeah, right. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You need to go in further than that, Alex.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you need to get in as further as it can go.
Well, that is about it.
Mine practically goes all the way.
God, I feel like I'm doing surgery. Right, well, I'm going to have to move this wire up then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
Push that in.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be all right there, shouldn't it?
Yes.
Or is that going to get in the way?
Can always adjust it later. Or have a go of it off stream. Should be able to get the next part around that, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's not actually going to go in any more than that.
Okay. Okay, so we're moving on to step 10.
You'll be adjusted once you get it all fitted in there. Alex, because you've got to go under that wire.
Right. So step 10 is take the other end of the extension cable with label. Apparently it's important. And thread it beneath the fine wire cable.
Where is my tweezers gone? No.
Okay.
And that's moved. Okay.
Okay. Step 11. Run the cable beneath the two tabs on part 7201 red arrows and through the gate formed by the upright tabs orange arrow. Then the cable then runs between the two motors yellow arrow. In other words, just put it under them tabs and run it like you did the other wire.
And how many wires are they expecting us to shove under here, just for interest?
On that bit, I think it's 2.
I think it's 2 on that bit. It's the next one.
It's the next one on that you've got all the wires that are coming off the wing on it.
Sorry, completely can't see what I'm doing, but there we go.
Okay.
Matthew Bourne, extension cable for propeller. I was wondering when that was coming. Yep, 72. You need to get them yellow, black and yellow ones through there, no Horlicks. So they're running through the back. It makes it a lot easier to get the rest once you've got them flattened and through the back.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so step 12. Identify the 3 cables labelled L7, L8 and L10 on the right-hand side of the model. Starting with cable L7, bring it behind the tab on the underside of part 7201 blue arrow, under the second tab on part 7201 red arrow, through the gate orange arrow, and between the motors yellow arrow. Repeat to run cable L8 along the same route.
Yeah, don't try do the 3 cables together.
Oh, right. So L7.
L8 and L10.
Oh, L8.
Basically, all the wires that are coming off the wing, Alex.
Yeah. Up through there. Oh, I see. Yeah. Under there. Round the block.
Through the gate.
under there. Round the block.
This reminds me of doing knots in Scouts.
Through there. And out the back. No, I don't like that. No, sorry, it's having to come out. This one needs to go in first because it's closer to that side. Otherwise, it's going to run over that one, and I can't be dealing with that. This could be painful.
Dear Mac, as soon as you got all the cables done, that's the tricky part finished with.
Yeah, we said you'd love this part.
Matthew Bourne and my next one will be 71 to 74. Yeah. This has said your OCD mad, this one. Especially when you finish, you've got all them cables stuck at the side.
Can anybody else see Horlicks tomorrow maybe doing a lot of wire tidy on this?
Oh, I'm not sure. As long as they're sitting right, I'm happy.
I just did what you did, Mark. I just split the back rows from the front ones and put some tape around each side.
Yeah.
It's just that with these, obviously, that one I went on last, so it would have had to have gone on the end. So it would have had to have gone over them. And no, that I couldn't deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, that's fairly neat.
Yeah, so 13 just says run the third cable L10 along the same route. This photograph shows you all the three cables in place. So moving on to step 14 is identify the cable M2 from the motor on top of the cog housing and run it along the same route as the extension cable M3 and cable M6 under the tabs on 7201 through the gate and between the motors.
That ain't happening, is it? Oh my god. What? Oh. I'm so sorry, viewers, that they're coming out again because that should have gone in before those ones. I will do this as quick as I can. It just makes sense. That needs to go on first. Right. Hope you can see what I'm. No, you can't. Come on.
It's all right, you've done this side, and then you've got the other side to do.
Yeah.
I don't think the other side is bad, though. He's got the cockpit and the wing cables. Right, here's channel. Horlicks will be having nightmares about the wiring, probably be shouting them out in his sleep. I picked the name as you'll be thinking, what the hell is he on about?
Yeah.
Dear Maxwell, just take your time, Horlicks. You'll get there eventually.
Well, because obviously this motor wire goes down. Yeah, that obviously that's not fitting into there very nicely. I'm not liking that. But it wants to be at the back here before you put this stuff through. Otherwise, it's going to sit over that and not fit.
I think we all said Horlicks is going to have fun with this issue.
Yeah, we did.
Now, I was just going to say what we put up here. I would have run the cog motor wire on the left side. Next, as many wires on that side. Not as many wires on that side.
Through that. You need to go through there. You next. And then finally, you, sir, through there. I think you need to come up a bit. Yes, yes. That's it. That goes like that. Then that's more room for that one. In there like that. Now we're cooking.
Right. Okay, so we've done step 14 now.
I hope you haven't left too much slack on that one, actually.
Yeah, you should be okay. Do you want to correct it now?
No,
okay.
I think that'll be all right because
Right.
I'm guessing this. What one was that? Sorry, M1.
That was M2.
M2. Where are we at? M2. Where's the M2? M3. M5. Oh, M2. Oh, plenty of room. Yeah, no, there's plenty of space. Okay.
Okay, step 15 is on the other side of the model. Identify the cables labelled L2, L3, and L4. Starting with L2, run the cable behind the tab, blue arrow, under the tab, red arrow, through the gate, orange arrow, and between the motors, yellow arrow.
Okay.
So just like the other side, Alex, just the same as what you did.
Okay.
And Dave Mark, once you get the cockpit on, that will hold cables in place.
Oh God, I've lost my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? There we go. I hope you're enjoying this.
Just take your time, Horlicks. It's no race.
So I need to do this in order because I've learned from the other side. So that one first. Rounds under through there and out the door. This one is going second. Rounds. Can you see all right?
Yeah.
Through there, under through the door. Third one. Through the last groove there. Please behave. Round through. Down and through the back door.
Okay. So step 16 is what you've already done, is one at a time run cables L3 and L4 along the same route. Right, step 17. This is where you're going to need your cockpit.
Okay, just going to get out of the bag. I just want to quickly grab a photo.
And this is going to, he's going to say, I'm not having this.
Oh, that's a time lapse. I don't want a time lapse, do I? Okay, so cockpit.
Yeah. That thing we did a long time ago, back in the issue teens and 20s.
Yeah, wow.
Right, so step 17 is position the cockpit assembly on the left wing, ensuring that you do not damage any parts. Take the cable from the control panel labelled L1 and run it under the two tabs on part 7201, red arrows. Through the gate, orange arrow, and between the motors, yellow arrow.
Right, okay. Needs
So
just
you're
making
taking it down that side, basically.
That's why I said he's not going to like this, because that's going to go over the top of them wires.
Yeah, I need to make a small adjustment. I'm not going to take them all out. Or am I? I am.
Oh dear!
I said he's not going to like this, but he sees what's going to happen here. That's going to go over the top of them wires.
Oh dear!
Dear Maxwell, well done, Horlicks. You've sorted out the spaghetti junction, LOL.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many people are far. I'm off now.
You've got another 3 steps to go, but you've already done one of the steps, so...
the thing is, it's got to be right. I can't not have it not right.
You'll be having sleepless nights.
So, how much slack can I leave on this? Where's this even? That's going to go about there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's perfect then. So I'm going to pull that through there nice and straight. They're jumping out. No, go home. There we go.
I'm just wondering. I don't think we'd be there all night if it was he was doing the Bismarck wiring.
Drop tweezers, yeah. Although I am really enjoying it. This cable tidying.
I see you, logic. It's making all the, because that cable would be crossing over the top. If that cable crosses over the top of Airborne hours. When I ain't pulling me spit again, it's pulling me spit again.
No.
Are you going to put it apart? Yeah, go on.
No, I didn't pull the spit apart, so do that. It's not that, there's other bits on and all that covers all that, so.
The truth of the matter is, I'm not that bothered about these. I mean, it'd be nice to get all these irons, but I'm not going to do that. So that needs to come through. I'm sorry if you can't see a lot. I'm just trying to get it in. Right, there we go. Look, I mean, you can't get any neater than that, surely.
Right. Okay, step 18, but you've already done this, Horlicks, is take all the cables out through the open left side of the model assembly. The cables that run between the two motors M3, L7, L8, L9, L10, M2, M6, L2, L3, L4, L1, plus the cables from the two motors M4, M1, the lights in the rear part of the model L5, L6, and the cables from the three motors in the rear of the model M7, M5, and M8. Right, you've done that.
Mm-hmm.
So step 19 says, check how the cockpit assembly fits over the cockpit frame, ensuring that the screw holes are aligned.
Right, what's holding this up then? No, it's not. That's fitting. No, oh, I'm not sure. It's just that there, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So step 20 is working from above. Fix the cockpit assembly in place using three 1.7 times 4mm PB screws, and it says yellow circles where you're screwing in.
So there's three. So. Oh, I'm going to do the one at the back here on the gearbox housing first. Which isn't going in. It didn't even tighten. It's just spinning. Or is it not in properly?
And you click down onto that, lug's all right. Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, they're all right. Okay. Get the other 2 in.
And then the other 2 to go.
Don't go funny. I need you to go in straight. It's quite awkward, isn't it, to get it?
I have no problems with mine.
Okay.
Okay, and you'll be pleased to know that it's completed work. Cables have been arranged along the inside of the model, and the cockpit has been fixed in place.
Wow.
Did you get that?
Does that look about right?
That looks
Yeah.
right to me.
It looks
Yeah,
a bit on the
definitely.
piss here, look.
Yes, a lot do. I think it gets better when you get them in the next couple of issues. You get some fuselage that goes down in them corners. It'll tie it all together and make it really strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
We've still got wires poking out here. Behave.
And then what I would do is all them wires that are coming from the front of the aircraft, I would then put them in a cable tie or a wire tidy.
Okay. I'm actually going to go one. Oh no, I can't. I wanted to tie. I might want to tie these ones up coming out. Really.
Was it this issue, Matt, that says don't be tempted to connect anything up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we going to connect up though? There's something to connect up, is there?
No, it says don't be tempted to connect anything up.
It means to test board.
Well, we've already done all that anyway, haven't we?
Well, no, but some people were testing their things and they accidentally hit the landing gear motor, which we were told not to do anything with.
Oh yeah, because it.
People didn't understand, people were powering it up and causing all kinds of problems. Want to do that chat, Jody Dave?
Well done. Oh no, I've read that one. Nice bit of work, Horlicks. Well done.
Thank you.
From Dave Mark. P40 F20. Right, squadron leader. The hood gave you a merry chase. And what? You give them a damn good thrashing. Off to debrief now.
So what I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to get a wire tidy.
I know exactly what you're trying to do because I did the same.
Where they're coming out here. And now if I get my tweezers that self-lock themselves, if I can find them, I can stamp them shut, hopefully.
Give them a twisting.
But it's not really working, so this might be something that I'd do off camera afterwards. But it would be nice to get it. If I start them off. then if I grab some more pliers, just be nice to get them.
Bit tardy.
Oh, what's wrong with these? I need to get, actually, I do need to get some, oh, that's not going to work. I need some nice, proper set of pliers, because,
Long nose ones.
yeah, I've got the long nose ones here, but they're bent, because I was using them for the car years ago, and
I picked up some from Hobbycraft, I believe. Which were snipe nose pliers.
Hobbycraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get something. Oh, that'll do. So, yeah, I've just cable tied them up in there. Not that you can see a lot. Lovely. And then we're just going to put one over all of this just to keep this. Neat. Oh, wow. There we go.
There we go. Well done, Horlicks.
Excellent.
Yeah. Really happy with that.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
You know, I'm going to be forever prodding these wires in here now, trying to train them.
Yeah, once you get the next issue done, the next two issues done, you'll not see them.
Yeah, you won't see him after the next two.
Okay.
Because they have the little fairing bits at the end of the wings there.
No, I'm really happy with that. That's all gone really well. That one's popped out. That needs to go back in. This motor one just here must have been where I was trying to get the cockpit in. Like that. Cool. No, I'm not touching it anymore. That's it. Done. Ooh. There we go. That's what we look like.
Yep.
Jolly good.
Yeah.
Got a bit of sweat beating on my head now. So let me put my wing flap protectors on. Now, actually, I've got something to say. I'm really getting annoyed with. You can see it. Oh. That flap keeps undoing itself.
I just keep
yeah.
mine in the box.
See? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't stay shut, and you just tap it.
Yeah.
So I might glue it shut. Because unless there's a need to get up there, that's just going to annoy me.
Yeah.
And it does it on its own. So like that'll be shut now, and then a few days' time I'll look and it'll be hanging down again.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But
Depends how you're going to display your model.
yeah, I guess so. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, if you're going to display it where I think it's an ammunition tray or for putting ammunition off them again if you're going to display with something like that going in.
Oh, right, yeah, the fuel or whatever. No, my that goes in the top, doesn't it?
What you want to say. Yeah, it'll be an ammunition tray. D. Harris, good job, Alex.
Lovely, thank you. Sorry it went on a bit, but just wanted to make sure they were in. Yeah, I've got a dry paintbrush that I dust the engine off with now and again because it seems to attract a lot of dust.
They do, don't they?
There we go. Wonderful.
Superb. It's getting more shape to it now, isn't it?
Best thing for models to brush dust off is a lady's makeup brush.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I look a bit odd though going into boots, getting some brushes, don't you?
No, I don't care.
No.
Yeah, the poor lad, you get one there for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just say I'll have to just pretend.
just say you're going out on drag at weekend.
Yeah. No, I'll just say, look, my girlfriend's been really good to me. I need to find her the best makeup brush that I can. Can you help me?
Yes, you can, sir. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna sort them screws out. Oh no, it's just I haven't got to get my label maker out, have I?
Don't think so.
I'm hoping we've got all of these already. So anyway,
Dear Mark, jolly good show, chaps. Excellent work to you all.
lovely, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
A lot of Daves on this show.
Yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
I haven't got a PB 2.34. Yeah. Anyway, sort that out later. So, what am I doing? Let's go back to everyone's view. Hello.
Hello.
God, it feels like hours. How would we? Oh, wow, nearly 2 hours.
Nearly 2 hours, yeah, nearly 2 hours.
So,
Yeah,
anyway,
we did really well, really well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, show something. That is the base for the Spitfire up to issue 76.
Oh, heck.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is that as big as it's going to get?
No, you've got some of these wood panels to come out up front here, and then that's the size it'll be. But the one thing I'm not liking about it is this fake plastic wood on the sides of it.
Okay.
It's very tempting to say, right, let's get rid of that plastic wood and put some proper wood on it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you know what I
Well,
mean?
you got like dovetail joints on the corners as well.
They're not hard to do.
No. But is that what they are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's made to look like wood, black, but I just think it'd look better if it was proper wood with some proper joints on it.
Yeah.
So I just find the plastic a little bit cheap, that's all.
Yeah. Unless you weathered it. Could you weather it?
Yeah, you probably could weather it.
To make it look like wood.
Yeah.
It's plastic, but it looks like wood.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think it was a bit more confident. I would probably be taking that plastic off and putting some nice bit of wood paneling on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice bit of hardwood on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I've got mine to build yet. They're all in the boxes behind me.
some nice English oak on that would look nice.
Yeah.
Oh God, aye.
So I don't think I'll be putting mine together until I know we're working inside it.
Yeah.
Suppose if something, you could probably get some thin veneer and cut that down to size and stick it to the plastic parts.
You could do, yeah. Yeah, you could do.
Yeah. Dave Mark put fablin around the base, the wooden sort.
Mm.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could do that.
I don't know. It's just that this aircraft, it's stunning in what we're getting and what we're building, and I just think the base kind of lets it down a bit. That's my personal opinion. I think
might not be something you notice though once you get your diorama pieces in.
Yeah, well, possibly, but then it's something I personally know is going to be. That's a bit cheap. That's a bit. I'm
not good enough a joiner to do dovetail joints.
No.
Yeah.
He's a dovetail joint cutter.
I used to do them when I was at school.
Dovetail joint cutter? What's one of them? I was taught the old-fashioned way of just doing it yourself.
So was that. I'm going to get everything measure up, everything in the angles. I still always use fill up.
God, I think my old woodworking teacher be turning in his grave a dovetail cutter.
Aye.
Mind you, to be fair, it's probably something I would use just because of my OCD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make sure they're all right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, better than the cardboard stand you got.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Well,
definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Anything better than that cardboard stand.
Dave, Mark, on my base, I'll be putting wooden letters on saying Supermarine Spitfire Mk 1 here.
Right.
Yeah, I see that on your video, Dave.
Yeah.
It looks funny doing that.
Yeah, I think it looks all right doing that, yeah.
Remember though, if you subscribe, we have got the metal plate coming soon.
Yeah.
So that should be round soon. I'm sure of it.
Depends what they put on it.
Near issue 80, because it said it was on the 20th delivery.
20th delivery, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything, so I don't get freebies, so I don't get that. So Dave Max idea is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
For those that are not getting any packs.
Yeah, I'll make your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just putting all my screws away. And I'm now done. So I think that's it then. So I think we're about ending the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and being patient with me. It's just, I just love cable managing too much. I think I need to get a life. But anyway, no, I really enjoyed that issue. Wow.
Yeah.
What's the next couple like? Is it going to be another long stream next week, do you think?
No.
No, I think they'll be easy.
I think, no, I need to calm down because after the next two, I've then got 4 issues again, which are all the box, which is obviously part of the base.
Yeah.
You know what? I was actually saying the other week, I was saying, you know what? We never really get much in size of parts for the Spitfire. Somebody draws more or less or it's empty, and then what turns up? The base. And I'm like, how am I going to get all these bits in?
Yeah, because I got confused because I thought the base was going to be from 100 to 120, but then they've obviously charted them in. But I suppose it's pointless not having the base because that's where all the electronics are going to connect underneath. So I'm not sure if there's anyone that decided they weren't going to do that, but
I think it got mixed up with the Terminator because we finished the Terminator at 100 and then the rest of it was the base. I think there was some confusion over that with the Spitfire, saying that the base would be after issue 100.
Quite
so
possibly,
I think some wires got crossed there because they're both Hachette models. So I think it's rumoured and that's how that's come about.
Yeah.
Unless the diorama is after issue 100. The diorama figures and such like.
Yeah.
Okay, P40F20. Very good show, Eagle Squadron.
Thank you very much.
D. Harris, excellent stream. The night, gents. See you on Sunday. Yep.
Good night, See you Sunday.
Lovely, yeah.
And Donald's Universe, great show tonight. Well done for that wiring tidying.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. No, I did really enjoy that, and I've got another mystery screw.
A mystery screw.
I
Screw.
had an idea when you were going to put a cockpit on. You're going to say, no, that's not right. I'm pulling them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've got to take that back off. No. Right. No, well, anyway, that's it. We've gone on for nearly 2 hours. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the links to our channels are in the description. My Amazon wish list is in the bottom as well if you wish to support me, also my Patreon. But from me, it's good night. And I'm going to let these guys say their goodbyes. So, Geordie Dave.
Thanks for having us on, even though my voice is not up to it tonight. Brilliant build tonight. Really enjoyed it. Very relaxing watching Horlicks working on that wiring.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So as long as it wasn't too stressful.
So good night from me.
Thanks, and thanks for coming on, and even though you're ill, to help me out. So it means a lot. Thank you. We got Dave.
And thanks for having us on tonight, Horlicks. And it was a pleasure doing 71 with you. And it was a really good stream. You've got it all sorted now. So, and I think Dave Max says, once you pass this issue, you'll pass the worst. And every part work seems to have a really bad issue, doesn't it? That we all remember. And I think it was the bus, was it issue 25 or something, or 65, something like that on the bus. Yeah. And, we always remember all them really difficult issues. And this issue 72 is one of them issues that we're going to remember for a long time. So, and you coped with it really well. So, and good night from me. And please leave Horlicks a nice, good thumbs up.
Lovely, thank you. And finally, we've got Mark.
So it's a good night from me. That was a baptism of fire after having a week off. But, so great stream tonight, Horlicks. Fantastic build, and I'll see you next time. See you Sunday.
Yeah, lovely, thank you. And I do need to add, you all need to stop saying thanks for having me on because you're part of the furniture.
You didn't know I was coming on until 10 minutes before you were about to go live.
Yeah, the
relief on Dave's face just said it all.
We were just there like pre-show, just like discussing what everyone's roles are. Next minute, Mark popped in. We didn't expect it because he's had a few other issues. So really good show. Thank you very much. And I've amended my outro slightly and updated it. So, I'll leave you with my little outro. Until the next show, take care.
See you now. See you Sunday.
Hi, everybody. See you Sunday.
I get lost sometimes and I can't seem to find a light between the walls I built for myself right in my mind. And then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. And now, when I got you, it's all gonna be alright. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive. Just you and I.